Yeah, so we've been basically for 90 years.
Okay.
So, and we've been plowing driveways probably since it started, I guess. Well, I think it started off as 2 mills, or it started off as 1 mill, went to 2 mills, and then it went to 5 mills, I think, after that. So I have a breakdown here, so I don't remember exactly. But yeah, so as a board, what Charlie said was correct. I did throw out some options to the board about how we maybe could go about the millage. I mean, anything from not doing anything at all, not putting it up for a vote, or putting it up for a vote as it stands today for another 10 years, 5 mills, and continue to do driveways. So
that whole 5 mills is for plowing driveways?
I would say no. The answer to that is no. It's so the actual village of Ontonagon gets 10% of that, and that goes to their local roads fund. So the village gets a check. They got a check for. I talked to Willie DuPont for $161,000 this year. So that goes right to their local road funds for paving roads in the village of Ontonagon.
So in our taxes that we paid, does the road commission get any other monies?
No. The 5 mills. So the 5 mills for us equals about $1.5 million. And so 10% of that goes to the village, and then the rest goes to road construction and snow removal.
So a bunch of different things.
Correct. So what I'm going to challenge the board with is I think we need to have our path forward as a board in a position on this, and I would like to see us come up with something hopefully in March. So if you guys can kind of think about that when you're laying in bed at night, you have anything else to think about? You guys can have a gander at how we want to move forward.
Is there a way to just say, like, let's say some people have, a driveway this small, let's say, length of this room. Is there a way to discard those style of driveways for plowing purposes, and just like a driveway like Carrie's, that's a much longer driveway, 1/8 of a mile or longer. Those are the style of driveways that need the county's help to keep open throughout the winter.
So that is an option, and we do have. If you go on our website under our policies, we do have our driveway policy on there, which talks about a 16-foot minimum width, can't be more than 1/4 mile long driveway, and we do have some driveways that actually wouldn't qualify for that right now, but those driveways have been grandfathered in. So we still continue to plow those driveways, even though when we plowed them originally, we had a small single axle truck. Now we have a massive tandem axle truck. And so that's part of the contention is some of the driveways that we do plow are quite difficult for us. Some of them are no problem. We can go in with the plow and it's not a big deal. Others just don't have the room to turn around the truck. And we may have to make that decision at some point where we just say enough's enough. We can't come in here. Because when we get stuck with a truck in a driveway, right, that is pulling other drivers off their routes to come help this truck get out, and it's usually not a quick thing. It's usually 2 to 3 hours, to get another truck unstuck, and that kind of throws the whole day out of whack. So it's a big deal.
I will just say one part of my letter, which is when it snows a foot, my regular plow driver, a normal truck plow, can't get through there. I'm snowed in. And when it snows a lot, after a while, if I had a normal truck driver, which I had for many years, when he plows, that snow just comes right in behind him. Like there's no place to push that snow. Mm-hmm. And in previous years, I would just call and ask the county to come in and push those banks back, or, hey, I'm snowed in. And they would come and plow me out. If you guys don't do that, I've called around, and this year when we were snowed out, I called a couple people to come, and they looked at the end of my driveway and said, we're not going in there. And we waited, and that was fine. I understand you guys call the roads first. That's not a big deal. But if that option's not available to me, I don't know what we're gonna do. Because, like I said in my letter, you see them advertised on Facebook, they'll come in and clean your driveway out in the village limits. Like if you come to my house, you're gonna be putting that big piece of equipment on a trailer and driving it out to Bohemia Township. There's not very many people that are gonna do that. I haven't seen one. That's my biggest concern. And it's not a fact that I can't pay to have my driveway plowed. It's that I physically, for half the winter, it's not an option for me.
Right. Nope, it's something we need to consider as a board, so. Thanks, Carrie.
Yes, thank you.
Just not into plowing talk.
Anyone else? Let's speak. If not, move to adjourn. Is there support for that?
Make a motion to adjourn.
A second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I realize